new update from the AI assistant in soon. So we released it, and then almost immediately we noticed some issues. While we were testing originally, we wanted to make sure that as many prompts as possible would give you a good result. So basically, what you can do, quick recap, is you can tell the assistant what you want, and then it will schedule what your team should be doing. And while we were focused on making sure that as many things as possible would work out to, something that you actually wanted, we noticed that one, with the more reasoning models, things were taking longer and longer. So sometimes you would be sitting around waiting for up to 3 minutes or so, sometimes even longer, depending on what you were prompting and how large your team is. And then, yeah, we just thought like, okay, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. So what we did is we added this fast and smart, and we've also tried out a whole different bunch of things. So first we were only using OpenAI, their models, and now we've tried out Anthropic as well. So Claude is running in the background when you use fast, and smart is still using the OpenAI model, and we'll be continuing to try out a few different ones. So maybe we'll try out Gemini. We've experimented with Mistral in the past, and we'll continue to do so. Yeah, so that's a quick update over here. And if you want to see how fast it is, let's say, send up to everyone at the start of their shift. For So typing is now the thing that takes the longest. Oh, and maybe some other cool thing is we don't generally like, to add a lot of clutter in the UI, but now if you click on it, you can just copy your previous prompt. So let's say you see, I just copied it to break middle of their day for 30 minutes. See if it understands that as well. So just clicking, is like copy to clipboard. It's always those little things that kind of make things faster. Personally, I think we should add something. So you see, this is kind of how things work. And then of course you can fill up the rest of the day, like need 2, 3 people on phone between 12 and okay. We're still tweaking a little, little things to make sure that everything is working well. So you see here, that's not what I asked for, or at least I don't see anything happening. So let's try the smarter model and chat. From 9 to 12. See, my prompts are also not super clear, so it's those small things that we can still do better, or just in general figure out what people are actually asking from the assistant. We see a very wide variety of use cases or prompts that people are telling the assistant. As you can see here, the smart is taking a lot longer. One thing it can do, by the way, is if you have a full schedule with things already in place and you want to modify that, then the smart version can sort of see what's there. So you see, yeah, this is one, okay. Add break. Break. Yeah. I'll just say from 1 to 1:30 for Abel, Carl, and then. Oh. See, if I wanted to do this, I mean, Normally I can drag things and then add the break somewhere and then paste, and then sort of that's how you would schedule with the UI. But if I just tell the assistant, and of course now you see I do this with only 3 people, so see, this is a really nice use case where it's actually a lot of actions happening in the background. So if you use the UI, this would take you quite a bunch of clicks, to be honest. And we were really thinking about, okay, how can we do that for a large team? So now you see it's only 3 users, but what if we have, let's say, 20 people where we want to do one action? Then it's really a lot of different clicks. And I mean, there's really no way in just normal UI to make that simple without overcomplicating the whole interface and the application itself. So this is really where the AI assistant shines. And of course this looks simple, but you can imagine different scenarios where we have a lot more information and we need to process, or we need to update something or swap people around, stuff like that. You can just tell the assistant and yeah, it will do it for you. So saves a ton of time. It's really pretty cool. And yeah, last but not least, it's not 100% perfect yet, but we've added these things where you can just sort of go back, undo, redo. So even if it makes a mistake, you can just go back, try it again. If something is not to your liking, you can do a thumbs down and let us know. Then the feedback is sent directly to us. We will investigate and improve the assistant along the way. So yeah, that's the current state of affairs over here at Soon. Thank you once again for your undivided attention. Thank you.